Macomb Police, open the door. Huh?
Officers make their presence known at an apartment in the 900 block of North Charles, to be greeted with screams for help.
Let me see your hands!
And eventually finding 57-year-old Anthony George, later lunging into a nearby room, grabbing 4-year-old Terrell Miller. A single gunshot, killing them both in an instant.
Family, what's good? Rest in peace to Terrell Miller. Heartfelt condolences to the mother and to the family. Very tragic and sad set of events that led to this little boy's death. Just recently, the officer, Nick Gach, who was involved in the shooting, was found innocent in any wrongdoing. The community is outraged at the fact that he was exonerated. I agree with that decision. This man was acting in the line of duty. There was no malice, ill will, any racial component whatsoever. This man was responding, him with his partner, responding in the line of duty. Unfortunately, the little boy lost his life to a set of circumstances by all rights he should not have been involved in. You know, here's a little man right here, man. Very sad set of circumstances. There's his mama. That's the mama. Now she's seeking damages because somehow, some way, for, in my opinion, her poor choice in men had a sorry, out of control, drunk, no telling what else he was involved in, maniac around your child. And for him to take this shit to this level, I would lay money this wasn't the first time there was domestic violence involved. And for you to continue to have your child subject to that type of environment that could potentially and ultimately did lead to the death of your child, I lay a great deal of accountability at your feet. Very nonchalant attitude.
Instant.
Anthony was intoxicated, and things went left. Like, he told me, if I can't have you, nobody can.
Talk almost as if she had a fender bender or lost a shoe. And unfortunately, that's what happens with these women when you choose these men that have no self-control. You know, this dude obviously was some kind of bum, but at the same time, you know, and I don't mean this in no disrespect, but damn, look at moms. Look at moms do. Look how she carries herself. Multicolored hair. So look at the mindset. You already see what the mindset is. So imagine the type of man you're going to attract. You know, if anything, this should be a lesson to you ladies out here. Be selective in who you choose to have around your children. You want to have fun and get your groove on, that's a whole different set of circumstances. But, you know, to bring these clowns up around your children when you really don't know them and what they really all about, that's a problem. And the other thing I wanted to touch upon, you know, people are trying to compare this to the Sonya Massey situation. This is totally different set of circumstances, and there's no comparison whatsoever. That Sonya Massey situation was intentional. Sean Grayson intentionally executed Sonya Massey. This officer acted in the heat of the moment in the line of duty because there's an ultimate threat and lives were in danger. We have to take into account what was going on at the time that he arrived at the scene, and he had to respond. While responding to numerous calls to 911, police heard screams and cries for help from inside Kiana's apartment. The police kicked down the door and confronted the assailant, who had 2 knives and who had already stabbed Kiana multiple times. Kiana was directed out of the apartment by police officers. At that time, the assailant entered Terrell's bedroom, grabbed him, stepped back into the hallway where police officers had guns drawn. Within seconds of the assailant stepping from Terrell's room, holding Terrell as a hostage, a police officer fired 1 shot. Both of them died at the scene. So yeah, I say put yourself in the officer's shoes. In that type of situation, in the heat of the moment, what would you do? He had no clue or indication that this fucking idiot was going to jump out with that child in his arms, I honestly would have probably let my gun go too. I disagree with the fact that he could have made a split-second decision by trying to de-escalate the situation or using a more non-lethal option. It's very unfortunate that that little boy had to lose his life like that. Are we going to ignore the fact where the accountability really lies?
Anthony was intoxicated, and things went left. Like he told me, if I can't have you, nobody can.
Things went left. And he told me, if I can't have you, nobody will. She almost sound like she proud of that shit. Where does the accountability lie? Are we just going to totally play past the fact that she had nothing to do with the set of circumstances that led to the loss of her young child? Am I wrong? Or should I just let that go? Because we're not supposed to do that. I don't blame this officer in this particular situation. I feel like he acted in the line of duty. Again, it's very unfortunate that that young boy lost his life. It's a situation that he should have never been involved in the first place. You have a child, you know you have him around someone that's potentially dangerous, someone that is out of control, on drugs, drinking, impulsive, jumping on you, beating you up, and you continue to stay in that situation. Not only that, keep your child in that situation. It'd be different if it was just you. If you made that decision, you want to stay in that situation, you like that, you love that, then so be it. But for you to subject your child to that type of situation, which ultimately led to him losing his life, you have to have some kind of accountability in that. And we're not just going to play past that. So listen, family, let me know what you think. Do you think that the prosecutor was wrong for exonerating this officer in the death of Terrell Miller? And do you think that the mother has any level of accountability in the loss of her son? Hit me in the comments and let me know what you think about this story. And until next time, everybody, be well, stay safe.